Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Wednesday the 27th and Thursday the 28th of February. So I'm coming to you live here from 7 Mile Beach. 7 Mile Beach is only about a 10-minute drive from where I live, and it is a gorgeous day or morning. I've just finished live streaming our healing event for patrons, those of you on our patron healing list on YouTube. So it's been lovely connecting with you for the last hour, and now I'm here to pull some cards for Wednesday and Thursday. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. And I'm looking for the best card for Wednesday, the best card for Thursday, and then the best card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates, and let the rest go. If it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't matter. So just think of this as a guide only, a bit of fun. We'll head down to the water when I've finished, so we'll do that shortly. So first of all, I'm shuffling the deck and looking for the best card for Wednesday. I don't have my paper here, so I apologise in advance if I say some random days, but you know it's Wednesday and Thursday that I'm pulling cards for, no matter what comes out of my mouth. So Wednesday, the 27th of February, I trust the best card will find its way to the top of the deck. So the best card for the majority of us. Whoops. If I drop cards, I just figure the deck needs a bit of reshuffling. If that card comes up, then that's just gets my attention just that little bit more. But I don't pull cards that fall for the most part. So here's our card for Wednesday. It's a Speed of Light, and it's the Spirit Bird card 37. It says heart, song, joy, excitement, and motivation. This brings an uplifting, like a bird song, whistle while you work kind of feeling to Wednesday. So we've been encouraged actually to lighten up a little bit Wednesday. The energy did start, or has started, a little bit heavy on Wednesday. So let's be careful we don't fall into wallowing and overthinking things, but maybe put on some music, something that's uplifting, and allow ourselves to lift up and feel a bit lighter, a little bit freer, a little bit more uplifted, a bit more joyful. I think that's actually why I came down to the beach. Now I think about it. I was feeling a little bit heavy this morning. So when I knew that the healing event was coming after I got a few other tasks done this morning, I looked outside and I just knew I had to come to the beach, and it feels so good to be here. So I think, you know, sometimes putting ourselves, going out of our way a little bit to help lift our spirits might be something that we need to consider on Wednesday. So if you spend a little bit of time, especially in the morning, feeling heavy and flattened and overthinking, then I'd recommend that you notice that and then take some steps to play some music, step out into nature, do something that can help uplift you. So you don't have to hang about in that heavy, negative, overwhelming energy is what I'm saying. So we have an opportunity on Wednesday to let our spirits be lifted. So definitely through song, joy, motivating ourselves to keep going. So that's the Spirit Bird. That's Wednesday's message, Wednesday the 27th. If it's not quite Wednesday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. So you're prepared, I guess, a little bit for potentially your Wednesday. It's lovely to see you all. Thanks for stopping by. I'm now looking for the best card for Thursday, the 28th of February. That's my daughter's 18th birthday. Wowzers, my baby is about to turn 18. So, very interesting. Let's see what the last day of February what the guidance for the last day of February wants to be. So we've got an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's this. It's the bear again. The bear has been somewhat popular recently. It's card 43. It says, move out of the rut. Move out of the rut. So what this means from a couple of different angles, perhaps you've been in a bit of a rut lately. Maybe you've been feeling stagnant or stuck or dragging your feet in your life. If so, Thursday feels like it's quite a supportive day to again encourage us to move out of the cave, move out of the rut, move out of hiding, to stop hiding ourselves, to stop hiding who we are, to stop holding ourselves back. That it's time we use the motivation from the Spirit Bird on Wednesday to motivate ourselves to move out of the rut that we've been in. It's not fun hanging around in there. I mean, sometimes we need to be in the cave to heal, to mend, to reflect, to reassess, to rest sometimes. But sometimes we get comfortable in that cave and we hang about in it longer than we need to. So if you're feeling a bit bored, if you're feeling a bit stuck, a bit like you're in a rut, not really motivated, you're probably holding yourself in sort of a cave more than you realise. So let's use our self-motivation on Thursday to push ourselves out of the rut, to push ourselves out of that comfortable zone that we've created. It's comfortable, but it does create a rut. So what can we do to pep things up a bit? What can we do to rev things up a bit, to excite things a little bit, so that we can feel a little bit more joy and excitement to wake up and get into our day every morning? What do we need to remember that we may have forgotten? If you have a special connection with bear, if bear is one of your totems, then that's a special personal connection too for you with why bears come up for you. So bear, actually we connected with bear at the retreat. It came through very strongly on our big release day, and really reminds us not only to step out of the cave but to leave our mark. The bear will travel miles to scratch itself on its favourite tree. So what will you do? What will you go out of your way to accomplish, or to find, or to spend some time maybe next to your favourite tree or in your favourite place in nature? Maybe we need to make some time to go the distance, or to go out of our way to spend some time where we're being called to go, if that's something that we can fit into our schedule. So what does bear mean to you? And what sort of rut do you need to step out of? How do you need to motivate yourself to keep going, or to start something new, or whatever it might be for you? So now I'm looking for the best card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. So the theme card will help us bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Wednesday and Thursday. So as we tie up February, what do we need to know? So there is a sense already of increased motivation, of movement, of pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. We have this Animal Kingdom card that wants to add a little bit more. It's the zebra, card 22. It says alternative options. So there may be more options available to us than we realise. When we get out of the cave, when we get out of the rut, when we get out of that heavy negative space and we motivate ourselves like we heard from Spirit Bird, with music, with nature, with whatever. When we take the effort, or make the effort, to step out of the rut, to step out of hiding, to step out of our comfort zone, then we might see that there's more options to something that we've been questioning or wondering than we thought. Sometimes we need that shift of perspective. So basically, what can you do? What can we do over these next couple of days to motivate ourselves? What can we do to take things to the next level, or to start transforming fear into love? Start transforming our challenges into opportunities. Start seeing the good in the perhaps not so good. Start seeing the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. You get the idea. I think it's about our mental approach, isn't it? It's a lot of this comes back to our mind, and slipping out of the mind's need to worry and to procrastinate or whatever our mind's doing, and slip into our heart and feel that motivation and drive to keep going. But the zebra is showing us that there are alternative options potentially, but we may not see them if we don't make that effort to lift ourselves out of that heavy space. Sometimes we see things a bit stubbornly or with our blinkers on, and it might not necessarily be the best option to take. So as we step out of the rut, as we motivate ourselves as best as we can, we start expanding our radar, if you like, and more options perhaps start presenting themselves. So some things to think about, especially if these have been things that you've been considering or things that are very relevant for your life at this time. So work with the energy, work with the information, and play with it and see where it will fit in your life. You shouldn't need to force it. Just because I've said it doesn't mean it's true for everyone. So just see where it fits and see what you can do with the information to improve or help yourself. So I've used my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards today, mixed with my Speed of Light Oracle. These have been combined to create a 110 card deck, which is really fun to use. So you can learn more about these decks on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. I'm going down to the water. So nice. Going down to the water before I go if you want to come down with me. Just a couple of things. So our minimum numbers for our Australian tour are required by tomorrow. That's the 28th of February. At this point, I'm quite confident to say that Melbourne is going to go ahead and our Hobart Spiritual Surgery Practitioners course, unless there's an absolute miracle or a big group booking or something for the other cities, they will likely be cancelled. So we will be in touch with everyone who's booked, and thank you to all of you who have, tomorrow on the 28th to confirm or cancel or whatever we'll be doing. So you'll hear about that tomorrow, so you can still grab your spot if you want to help your city happen. That's our Australian tour. So have a look on the website if you're inspired to. And if you want to learn more about me and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Okay, I need to find something to sit these cards under. A little rock that doesn't weigh anything. That won't work. Oh, okay, I'll run these cards up to my basket and then we'll go down to the beach. So just excuse me while I get up and move things around a bit and get the sand off me. Oops. Oh, hold on. Oh dear. Okay, I cracked myself up. I'm easily amused, if you hadn't figured that out already. All right, cards are in my basket. I'm walking with my whole tripod, but I'll just close it a bit. Should be a bit steadier. So let's turn the camera around. I think I've got everything in my hand. Where's my button? Yeah, I could bury them in the sand, but they're in my basket now. So here I am at 7 Mile Beach. Not a house, not a skyscraper, not a hotel, not any type of building except for right in the distance, in sight, and just a few people. The tide is very low today, or not today. The tide's very low right now. I've got a lot of birds over here. Okay, just excuse me while I walk. Oops. Excuse me. Okay, I'm dropping everything. Now I think I'll compose myself somewhat. So let's go and spend a little bit of time at the water. It's a great place to refresh, to cleanse. Just to catch our breath sometimes is, well, it might be something, all that we need. Got birds there everywhere. Yeah, here they go. Flying now. Just take a nice deep breath. It's quite pleasant. It's not too hot so far. Don't know what the temperature's supposed to be today, but it's not going to be a scorcher. So let's step into the water a little. Yeah, good thing about living in Tasmania, because we're an island, we're never far from the beach. Lots of beaches. We're never that far from the country either. It's a beautiful place. If you're ever in the area, it's really worth coming to. Maybe you could make it to one of our retreats one year. So nice big breath. Just let your worries, the pressure that you've been under, the strains of your life, see if you can let them go. And you know, sometimes it's just about allowing. People say, how do I let go? And then, you know, and one day I might write a book about it, because there are a lot of tips I can share, but I think really ultimately it comes down to our own willingness, softening the hold that we have on whatever it is that we're holding on to, and giving ourselves permission to let go. Very funny, Brian. You can let it go. It's just simply energy though, isn't it? Whatever it is that we're storing inside, it's just energy. And while it's in our body, while it's in our mind, it's in the form of our fear, or it's in the form of our stress or our challenges. But when we let it go, it's just simply energy. So it actually just returns back to love, back to energy, back to the ocean, back to life force. So it can be reused, if you like. That's what I feel happens when we let go. I feel that it shifts. This is why when I do a lot of healing, I let it go to the earth, because I know once I let my hold go, once it's not in the form of my fear or my insecurity, it's just simply energy. It's all it is. So thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to head back home. I've got some March readings to do for some of our patrons. So I'm hoping to get all those done today. So I look forward to connecting with you if you're one of those. And tomorrow I hope to be able to do some spirit guide drawings. So keep an eye out for those live videos. Hopefully tomorrow I'll see how I feel. So thank you. I'll just turn the camera around, maybe. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. In a couple of days I'll start walking back to my basket. Thanks so much for joining me. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours, and I really trust you feel even just a little bit better from our time together today. So thanks for spending your precious time with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again soon, no doubt. So take care, be well, do what you can and what you need to do that's safe to motivate yourself. No more hiding back, holding ourselves away, hiding in the cave. Let's get out into our life and get out into the world. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Where do I end this? Here. See ya.